The cost of war is mounting. Iran's Red Crescent Society is now claiming that more than 1,000 Iranians, 1,332 Iranians have been killed in US-Israeli airstrikes and attacks so far. It has been 9 days. The death toll could actually be much higher. But for the moment, Iran's Red Crescent Society that is keeping track saying that 1,332 Iranians have been killed in these strikes. All right, we are also hearing from Donald Trump, the President of America, because there are big questions being raised about the airstrike at a school in Minab, which is located right next to the compound of the Iran's Revolutionary Guards. Now, this one strike has killed 162 children, most of them between the age of 7 and 12. The United Nations stepping in to say that this is a war crime that needs to be independently investigated. Today, Donald Trump has claimed that it is not the United States of America or Israel, but Iran that actually bombed the Minab campus of this school, Listen in.
In my opinion, and based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Is that true, Mr. Nixon? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating.
But the only side that targets civilians is Iran.
We think it was done by Iran. Because they're very inaccurate, as you know, with their munitions. They have no accuracy whatsoever. It was done by Iran.
Let me go straight across to Mayank, who's joining us on the broadcast. Mayank, just correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the US president saying that Iran, on day one of the strikes, bombed their own school in their own territory during school hours, killing 162 children, mostly girls?
Day by day, it's getting interesting because there are claims and then there are counterclaims, whether it's from US or from Iran. And as you already brought out when you started talking about the story, is that desalination plants have also been hit, and wherein Iran has also made a counterclaim that US had hit one of the desalination plants. But what definitely has to be understood that it is going to intensify in the coming days. And for that, you can easily see the evidence in the form of amassing of the forces which is coming from all around. And this entire envelope, as we had been talking about, is increasing day by day. The divergence of the kind of missions or the targets which are being now used is expanding every day. As for the first time today, US had hit the petroleum capability, refinery, storage capability of Iran. And on the other side, Iran has also been hitting the bases which it says are being used by the US for its military purposes in the region. So what we see is actually it's going to intensify every day, and such kind of claims and counterclaims are about to be coming.
We'll continue, but for the US president to claim that Iran itself killed 162 of its children on day one of the strike, many people will say it's bizarre, but of course that needs to be investigated because that is a war crime. Killing children is a war crime. Meanwhile, we are again hearing from President Trump after Iran threatened them, saying not 1 inch of territory will be ceded and the US will have to pay for what they have unleashed on Iran. What is President Donald Trump saying? He's saying, I couldn't care less.
We're winning the war by a lot. We've decimated their whole evil empire. It'll continue, I'm sure, for a little while. But very proud of the people, the parents. The parents were so proud of their boy, as they call him, my boy. In one case, the young lady. The parents are so proud. Many of them are military parents, as you know. So but it's always a very sad thing. The war itself is going unbelievably. It's as good as it can be.
Can you give us an idea of what unconditional surrender looks like to you? I mean, what do you want from Iran?
I said unconditional, not conditional. I said unconditional. It's where they cry uncle, or when they can't fight any longer, there's nobody around to cry uncle. That could happen too, because we've wiped out their leadership numerous times already. So it's if they surrender or if there is nobody around to surrender, but they're rendered useless in terms of military.
Meanwhile, Lebanon continues to be under attack as well. Black smoke rose into the skyline following an explosion over Beirut as Israel continued to launch strikes. Footage captured shows an explosion with smoke rising over the skyline. Israel has renewed its assault on the southern Lebanon area, including targeting commanders of the Lebanese branch of the Iran's Revolutionary Guards Quds forces, after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu promised many surprises for the next phase of the conflict. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, a quick break. We'll be back with lots more. Do stay with us.